I'm back at y'all with another video, man. It's your boy, Coleman. And I'm here to talk to y'all guys about semen retention, how to, continue to keep retaining and to get a long streak. And first of all, first things first, it starts with the mind. It starts with the mind first, man. So, y'all guys, you have to be self-disciplined and you have to have the ambition and that hunger of wanting to retain for the long run, for longevity, man. And like, I'm gonna give y'all some tips how I continue to keep retaining. I've been retaining for like 2 weeks. I'm going on my third week, this following week. And how I continue to keep retaining is that when I notice that like I'm starting to get horny, what I do is when I get real horny, I go to the bathroom and I see like if I have to, pee. And then once I pee, it kind of like takes away the feeling for me. And it takes away that the way I think about like having sex in my mind. It takes away the feeling. This just for me. I know a lot of y'all guys, or you can exercise. You can do that as well. That's one of the biggest things how you're gonna keep retaining. But that's what I basically do, because I know a lot of y'all guys, y'all go on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and y'all look at these girls and y'all basically go to their pictures and click on the favorite picture that you like, and then you just have this imaginary illusion of you having sex with her, and it just causes you to get horny. And then you call up a chick, or you call up your side chick, or whatever, or you go in the bathroom and jack off or whatever you do, and to release that semen. But see, that's why I said it starts with the mind first. How you can keep from doing that, this is what I do basically. Like when I get real horny, I either exercise, get a good workout, because it's definitely going to put you in a different state of mind, and it's going to give you more confidence. So you won't be just thinking about sex all the time. It distracts you from that. Or what I do is I go to the bathroom and I see if because it's going to feel like when you get real horny, it feel like you have to, for me, it feel like you got to pee. I don't know if y'all guys experienced it, but I experienced this every time I get like extremely horny. I just feel like I got to pee. So I go to the bathroom, then I pee, and after that, it's just like, back to normal, back to retaining, like it takes away that feeling, and psychologically it destroys that illusion of me having sex or wanting to have sex with a female, you know what I'm saying? And this is like, two of my methods that I use. Or you can go on a walk. Or if you have a purpose, another thing, if you have a purpose, stay on your purpose, bro. You won't be worried about females all day and worrying about if she's texting you back and all that. That's guys that do that. Really, that's feminine energy. When you worrying about, if she's gonna text you back and you double text her and all that, that's all feminine energy, bro. Like when you do that, you lower yourself as a man, and not physically, but like psychologically, you put yourself in that, that feminine kind of state of mind to a certain extent. Worrying about her text you back. That's what a female is supposed to be doing. Females sit on the phone all day and text different guys and wonder who gonna text her back and who's not. Real men, masculine men, that's on semen retention. Like, bro, like once you get on semen retention, you're not gonna care no more. Like at all. I'm talking about at all, bro. Like You're gonna just be focusing on your purpose, you know? And this is gonna keep you in that masculine energy, and it's gonna keep you retaining at the end of the day, and it's gonna give you longevity when it comes down to semen retention. Because I know a lot of you guys been wondering, like, what is the secret to like having a long streak or to continue to retain? Because I know some of y'all probably looked at videos, other videos on YouTube, and people, you know, other guys telling y'all that they've been on streaks like a whole month or even 5 months or a year or years, and you've been wondering, like, in your mind, like, God, like, how did he do that? Like, you know, how he did it was discipline. You know, he used different tactics and different maneuvers when he felt when he felt horny. He exercised. He went for a walk. He was on his purpose. You know, or you can use my method. You know, this probably a new method that nobody haven't talked about on YouTube. But like what I say is, like I said before, or like when you feel real horny, you feel like you just, you know, like you have to pee or whatever, like, you know. So I go to the bathroom and I just pee, and after that, the feeling gone. I don't be horny, my junk don't be on hard on, none of that. Like, everything just back to like retaining. But first, it comes from the psychological. You know, to retain, to have a long streak, it comes from the psychological, the mental. You know, you have to have different options you can do and get yourself into and be active in to distract you from being horny and want to call up a chick or go in the bathroom and jack off. You know, you have to have different you know, categories of different things that you can do instead of doing that. You know, some guys when they feel horny, they, you know, jump up and do push-ups. You know, they just start exercising. You could do that to maintain a long streak. And like these long streaks is going to put you, you know, it's going to keep you in that masculine energy. It's going to keep you in that masculine frame. You know, and spiritually too, you're gonna keep striving to reach your higher self. Like most men don't reach their higher self in their life because they're not eating the right things, and they're not, you know, keeping track of, you know, them releasing, them retaining from, you know, dealing with all these chicks. I know that semen retention is going to build up female attraction, but don't be like, you have to like be a spiritual person to really like, okay, I know she's a succubus. She's just trying to drain me. So I'm going to go the other way. You know what I'm saying? You can't let these females distract you. And another thing that you could do, like when you see a girl, you know, not saying that, you know, you don't interact with females. You interact with them, but you only take it so far. You know, you basically, when you're on semen retention, you basically have females chasing you. Basically. You know what I'm saying? Because you're more in a masculine frame, and you're not like over emotional about wanting to have sex with her. You know, you rather have sex with her mind, with your words. You know, you're not just so quick to jump to go have sex with her because you focusing on your purpose. You have other things to do. That's going to keep you in that masculine energy, and that's going to keep you in the game of semen retention. You're going to have longevity by doing these things, man. So I just do I just do what I do when I feel horny. Because I know a lot of you guys, you know, probably not doing nothing. I mean, during the quarantine and during this virus. And y'all lay up in the bed or y'all lay on the couch and y'all stroll through female pictures. And y'all click the best one. And then y'all, you know, You either create this illusion that you want to have sex with her, and it makes you horny, and you know, call up a chick or you text a chick, you know, and she start, you know, flirting with you, saying sexual things to you. You got to be spiritual, man. You got to have spiritual discernment. You got to be self-aware. And when you want semen retention, you're not going to let that stop you from retaining, because you know it's a trap. She can feel your aura, you know. She can feel your masculine energy. She just want to drain you, man. You're not going to have longevity. A lot of you guys don't have longevity because y'all continue to fall for the traps. This world is full of narcissistic women and succubus women. They're just in human form. You know what I'm saying? Full of them. All of them are like that. Either she's a narcissist or she's a succubus. You guys gotta make sure that you don't get kicked out the game. Y'all throwing yourself out the game, man. The ref ain't even on the sideline calling. Nah, y'all throwing yourself out the game. It ain't the ref fault. Y'all fouling your own self out. Y'all penalizing your own self, man. But this is what I do to keep a long streak. This is how some guys can last for a long time. It's because they know that it's when they release, it's spiritual. It take them out of their masculine. It knocked them out their masculine frame, their masculine energy. Just know that, you know what I'm saying? You just have to have that knowledge. And when you have the knowledge, you got to put it in action. A lot of these guys out here, they say they on semen retention, but they double-minded. You know? They really ain't down with it like that. And I'm speaking for mainly for the guys that's like really like just, you know, they say they on semen retention, and then like 2 days later, the streak end. You know what I'm saying? The streak ended because he got weak. He yielded to temptation. He didn't stay focused on his purpose. He probably forgot to exercise that day. He's still praising and worshiping women. You think women are better than him? Ever since the alteration, we was brainwashed by society to worship women. We got to stop this, man. You won't have longevity in the game if you keep doing this. You can reap the benefits. And a lot of y'all guys, y'all saying the benefits are working. It's like the longer y'all last, like the more masculine y'all become. But it's like you did all that just to get knocked off your pedestal. You did all those weeks and all those months just to get knocked off your pedestal. Man, It's crazy, you know? And it's a journey. I'm not saying that you will never slip up. I'm not saying that you will never ever slip up. But if you really, really on semen retention, you saying this is a lifestyle? Man, you got to keep track, man. You got to, either you want it or you not. You got to be hard on yourself sometimes. When it comes down to your spirituality, when it comes down to your health. You know, health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? Because wealth, it's temporary. You know, money come, money go. But if your health is intact, you could last a long time on this earth. Y'all not valuing y'all health, man. That's why y'all can't last that long. Y'all don't care about, y'all let women just like psych y'all out. She's not better than you. At all. Y'all guys was programmed so much to worship sex and to worship, you know, booty and titties and all this stuff. It's like, it's hard to get out of that mentality. It's a struggle. When you want semen retention, man, and you can go on long streaks, I mean, like, you feel like you feel like you the man. Men that's really like doing this semen retention, they're about control, you know? They put control over sex. They get a kick out of, you know, they feel good when they can control a female. Not when they having sex. I mean, that's what's gonna lower you. It's gonna lower your vibrations. And this is why you can't last long. Look, just lowering your energy. Just destroying yourself. This is why y'all can't last that long, man. Like I said before, men that's really on semen retention, that's really doing this, like, when it comes down to females, they're about, like, you know, telling her what she need to do for him, you know. Got it. That's what make them feel good. The sex is just, it's just a plus.